FIFA Trophy. The FIFA World Cup trophy itself is one of the most recognized objects in sport, and its image is tightly controlled. FIFA owns the intellectual property rights to the trophy's design, meaning any commercial use of its likeness on merchandise, packaging, advertising campaigns, or digital content requires explicit permission and usually a licensing fee. Official replica trophies are produced in limited quantities through authorized manufacturers, and the authentic trophy tour, where the real cup travels across countries ahead of a tournament, is itself a sponsored event with companies paying to be associated with its journey. Broadcasting rights. The FIFA World Cup is the most watched sporting event on the planet, and broadcasters around the world compete fiercely to air it. Television networks, streaming platforms, and media companies pay billions of dollars for the rights to show World Cup matches in their respective countries or regions. The 2022 Qatar World Cup generated over $2.6 billion in broadcasting revenue alone. FIFA negotiates these deals directly with media partners, often years in advance, locking in guaranteed income long before a tournament begins. The scale of global viewership makes these rights extraordinarily expensive, and FIFA holds complete control over who gets to broadcast and under what conditions. Ticketing. FIFA sells the tickets to its own tournaments directly, and at a World Cup, the demand is unlike almost any other sporting event in the world. Millions of fans apply through official ballots, and FIFA sets pricing across multiple categories designed to capture revenue from budget travelers and premium experience seekers alike. Over the course of a 64-match tournament played across multiple venues, the cumulative ticketing revenue forms a meaningful and reliable portion of FIFA's total earnings. Matchball sponsorship. The official matchball used in every FIFA tournament is not chosen casually. Adidas has held the contract to supply the official World Cup matchball for decades, and that relationship involves significant sponsorship fees paid to FIFA in exchange for the global exposure that comes with it. Every image of a World Cup match, every television broadcast, every photograph carries the visual of that ball. Adidas uses the partnership to launch new ball designs with enormous marketing campaigns, but the foundation of that arrangement is a commercial deal that directs money to FIFA. Similar agreements exist for other FIFA competitions, making the match ball itself a recurring sponsorship asset across the tournament calendar. Licensing. Every major football game, every club jersey with an official badge, every tournament broadcast carrying the FIFA name, all of it comes at a price. When any company wants to use FIFA's official marks, tournament names, player likenesses associated with FIFA competitions, or competition branding, they enter into a licensing agreement and pay fees for those rights. This applies across industries: apparel, publishing, digital media, collectibles, and beyond. FIFA's legal teams actively protect these rights globally, pursuing unauthorized use of their intellectual property. FIFA Club World Cup. The expanded 32-team Club World Cup, launched in its new format in 2025, opened a significant new broadcasting revenue stream for FIFA. Rather than selling rights through traditional television networks alone, FIFA negotiated directly with streaming platforms. A landmark deal with DAZN and Apple gave those platforms rights to broadcast the tournament to global audiences, with FIFA securing guaranteed fees regardless of viewership performance. This shift towards streaming partnerships reflects a broader strategy of reaching younger, digitally native audiences while locking in substantial upfront payments. Every additional match in the expanded format represents another broadcasting slot FIFA can monetize, making tournament expansion as much a financial decision as a sporting one. Distribution. A portion of FIFA's revenue flows back outward to its 211 member associations through structured funding programs. The Forward program, for example, allocates development funds to national football federations, helping them build facilities, train coaches, and run youth programs. While this is technically spending rather than earning, it functions strategically. Member associations that rely on FIFA funding are far less likely to challenge FIFA's authority, break away to form rival structures, or vote against leadership in governance matters. The distribution model quietly consolidates FIFA's power by creating financial dependency across the entire global football ecosystem, making the organization structurally difficult to challenge from within. Sponsorship. FIFA maintains a carefully tiered structure of corporate partners who pay for the privilege of being associated associated with the World Cup and other FIFA competitions. At the top sit a small group of global sponsors, companies like Adidas, Coca-Cola, and Hyundai, who pay the highest fees in exchange for maximum visibility inside stadiums, on official materials, and within FIFA's media output. Below them are regional sponsors who buy rights in specific markets. Each tier is priced differently and comes with category exclusivity, meaning no direct competitor can sponsor at the same level within the same market. Across a full World Cup cycle, total sponsorship income reaches into the billions. EA Sports. For decades, EA Sports paid FIFA more than $150 million every 4 years simply to use the FIFA name on their football video game. That name gave the game official legitimacy. It signaled to consumers that what they were playing was the real, authorized version of world football. The partnership ended in 2022 when the two sides failed to agree on new terms, with EA Sports renaming their game EAFC. The split revealed something important. FIFA had been earning enormous sums not by producing content, but purely by licensing its name and the credibility attached to it. Even after the split, FIFA announced plans for its own officially licensed game, signaling that it intends to remain in that commercial space rather than walk away from the revenue it represents.